Welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. The information on the channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. And today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new McFarlane Toys DCMultiverse, the Batman Penguin. But first, if you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course, playing with them. If that's your sort of thing, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, go ahead and hit that bell notification icon so you stay notified when I do upload new content. If you do enjoy this video or any other videos that I put out, please remember to give them a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. With all of that out of the way, guys, once again, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new McFarlane Toys DCMultiverse, the Batman Penguin. Have you seen the Batman? Let me know, what did you guys think down below in the comments below. No spoilers, just let me know what you think. Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Where does it stand on your list of top Batman films? For me personally, I absolutely enjoyed the movie, so much so that it drove me to go and find these figures. Originally, I had no intentions of picking up anybody outside of Riddler and Batman. However, after seeing that movie, man, was I determined to find all the figures, and the first one being the Penguin. So super happy to have this guy. Unfortunately, he does fall under that no guns DC mandate. However, there are signs that it may be changing soon, so hopefully things will change sooner rather than later. He does come with, finger guns, so, bam, bam, pew, pew, I don't even know at this point, guys. I'm sorry. But, yeah, I guess at this point, let's go ahead and just jump right on into what he comes with, since we're already taking a look at his extra hand. He does come with another one, but we'll go ahead and look at that in a sec. He is a DC Multiverse figure, so he does come with a DC Multiverse stand with the DC logo stamped in on it right there. And, of course, he comes with a trading card, which, ironically enough, pictures him with an umbrella accessory, yet no umbrella accessory with this figure. Come on, Todd. It's not a gun. You could have included it. Here's the back of the card. If you want to read that, you can go ahead and pause the video. So, Colin Farrell's Penguin definitely was a standout for me in the film, and I'm super excited to see so much more in his HBO Max series. But yeah, his transformation with the practical prosthetics is amazing. I absolutely love practical stuff, effects, sets, makeup, all of that. I gotta be honest, that's just my favorite. CGI should be used to enhance a movie, not make a movie, in my opinion. But I digress, guys. So today we're talking about the Penguin. So that is it in terms of all the extra accessories that he does come with. So like I said, he does come with 2 extra pairs of hands, one being his finger guns, which I don't think I'll ever use as finger guns. I'll probably just use it as, a pointing hand, but we'll see how it goes. And also a trigger finger hand. So he does come with a trigger finger hand if you want to give him a gun, out of your arsenal of guns that everybody probably has. It's just so redundant that our toys can come with guns despite them being aimed at adult collectors, and also their price point being aimed at adult collectors. So that's where the irritation comes from and everything. But anyways, let's go ahead and pull this guy forward, because much like the character himself, he is very, very scarred up and detailed, which is very nice. And his nose is very beak-like, so it's very pointed and whatnot, so that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, he does have that side eye, so that's another figure that my friend Robert will have to fix for me. So he's already fixed one for me, which looks amazing, so I'm waiting for him to fix the rest, so that way they can all look amazing as the one he already fixed. But anyways, he is just basically wearing a trench coat on top of a suit. I have to admit, it's one of the more boring characters that Todd has given us, and I think it's for a reason, because he recently did an interview with someone on Instagram, and he stated that he's not really into the normal characters, like Jim Gordon and Penguin and stuff, and that he just doesn't really have a passion for those characters. So I feel like he kind of threw these ones out, and it really shows in the way that he kind of moves and everything. So while most suited figures would have the pant overlay, come up and over the knee joint so that it can hide, he has it on the bottom, so that way when you have his leg even just slightly bent in a walking position, the knee joint's exposed right there. So yeah, so if you want, and look at that, I pushed it up and it got tucked in, so you got to be careful with that. So that's how it should look right here. But Yeah, I mean, it just works better when it lays over the knee joint instead of under, as you can see, and you don't get it caught and whatnot. So, yeah. Other than that, I guess the trench coat looks pretty decent. Can't really complain. It's a black trench coat. His shirt looks more lavender than purple than what he was wearing in the movie, but it is what it is. The suit, it is what it is. Like I said, the movie basically forced me to get these figures, and I'll be happy to have them in my display, but if you really don't need these guys, I highly suggest you pass on them. I just absolutely love that movie, and I needed the Batman display, so I went and picked these guys up. But if it wasn't for that, I was very happy to just pick up Batman and Riddler. So anyways, guys, with that being said, let's go ahead and move on into articulation. So he can look all the way to the right, all the way to the left. He can look down very slightly. He can only look up basically back at you. His arms will go out to a T-pose, 360 rotation at the shoulder, very slight butterfly joint, like very, very slight. 360 rotation at the bicep right there. Single hinge elbows, once again, Todd cutting corners, rotation at the elbow, rotation at the fist, up and down, hinging in and out, whichever way that ball peg is facing, if the sleeve of the coat will allow. It's pretty tight on his wrist, so you get very limited mobility despite it still having that same ball joint that you can move in and out, up and down. But yeah, so like I said, Todd is just getting lazy with some of these figures in my opinion. Despite having no open midsection, he can rotate at the waist. However, crunching is not going to happen at all, or crunching back at all, because of this long trench coat and everything. His legs can only kick out so far because of the trench coat, so he definitely cannot join the cheerleading squad. He will kick for that far, and as you can see, the split right here just doesn't look good when it comes from the bottom versus when it comes over the top and everything. So yeah, Todd really fucked up on that one. Very slight thigh swivel, like very, very slight. Single hinge knee articulation, which is actually super tight on this guy. So I'm going to go ahead and use this leg because this one's actually kind of loose. So we'll go that far. Rotation. Oh, actually no rotation at the knee either. So add that to the list of things he took away on this one. So if you want to get it up without getting this point stuck in there, what you got to do is put it right here, push it up, and rotate. Taking a look at his ankle articulation, it will go down. Whoops, he's straining out his leg. It will go down that far, up that far, ball rocker hinge joint, and of course, toe articulation. So all in all, guys, another display piece from McFarlane Toys, because there's not much you're going to be able to do with this guy in terms of articulation. He'll look very wonky, very stiff and everything. So, but like I said, a good display figure. Obviously, the likeness is not perfect, but after watching that movie, I'll be happy to have this guy on my shelf representing that version of the Penguin on my The Batman shelf. So, with that being said, guys, join me every Sunday morning for Coffee and Toys, a weekly Toy News Toy Talk podcast where we will go over all of it is and great toy news, reveals, pre-orders, and so much more. And join me every Wednesday over on Instagram at CoolFigurez for Coffee and Toys Live, where I will speak to a new guest every week about toys, toy photography, toy hunting, and so much more. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics that I took of this guy. And if you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a great fucking day. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find the full images over on Instagram at CoolFigurez. And I do have a separate Instagram account for my more thought out, planned out, more edited pics called Epic Shots by CoolFigurez. Check it out if you like what you see. Leave me a follow there as well. And if you guys want to see the unboxing of any figures I do reviews on for this channel, go ahead and check me out over on TikTok at CoolFigurez. That's where I post all my unboxings. And join me every Sunday morning for Coffee and Toys, a weekly Toy News Toy Talk podcast where we will go over all the latest and great toy news, reveals, pre-orders, and so much more. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. But whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really appreciate it. As always, I'm your host, Jess the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you so much to this channel sponsor, CoolFigurez Store. Check them out for all your Funko Pop, anime, Pokemon card, and toy print needs. And of course, use code CoolFigurez at checkout for 10% off your order. CoolFigurez Store. Check them out, guys.